Hey there, it's David. Welcome or welcome back to Cross Fitness, helping men and women get in the best spiritual shape of their lives, one workout at a time. Quick thought in this video that I'm calling, if that's normal, I'd rather be weird. Okay, so what's normal in our cultural context in 2024? Well, man, it's normal to be in debt. It's normal to spend 6 hours a day average on your phone, on screens, particularly in the younger people. It's normal to be out of shape, overweight, obese. It's normal to be addicted to the MAD diet, the modern American diet. It's normal to be living life at such a frenetic pace that there's just not enough time to get it all in. It's normal to judge other people by the color of their skin, or because their ethnicity or their political persuasion is different than yours. It's just normal to be torqued up and frustrated and aggravated at people who don't think like we do or look like we do. It's just so normal to be addicted to Netflix or Hulu or Paramount or Prime Video. It's just a normal thing for people to be on prescription medication or, have defense mechanisms of alcohol or drugs or pornography, or it's very normal. I mean, the statistics are there to empirically support all of this. And so what I'm saying is, if that's normal, I'd rather be weird. The Bible says, have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them. And so I just want to propose in the short video that there's a better way. And I have a friend who has a poster on her wall with 4 simple words that I think offers a better path forward. And those words are solitude, simplicity, silence, and surrender. Oh. And I thought, how refreshing is that? How weird is that in our culture, but how wonderfully pure that is. I mean, solitude. I mean, when's the last time you just spent a day with the Lord and just took a Sabbath? I so respect people that observe a Sabbath from Friday night to Saturday night. And that's something that's a growth area for me, but I'm going to grow into that. And that's a good fit for me, for my life, for life in general. And God, wove that into the fabric of the creation order. On the 7th day, he rested and declared it holy, not because he was tired, but because, it's the day to seek God and to refresh, recharge, relax, and revitalize. So solitude, simplicity. Simplicity is genius. It's absolutely pure genius. Steve Jobs, he went a long way with the Apple line and the iPhone and all the products, because just like we make computers that people can use, keep it simple. And it was ingenious. And I'm holding an iPhone right now, recording this. I have an Apple Watch on my wrist and an iPad over on the desk. So, he did a good job in that simplicity. Things that we're trying to work out are so complex, are so hyper complex. It may not be the Lord. Simple may be better. And then silence. Solomon observed in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, to everything there is a season and a purpose under the sun, 3 verse 1. But it goes on to say there's a time to speak and there's a time to be silent. And you may have heard that silence is golden. That was an old adage. But be quick to speak, quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. because a man's anger doesn't bring about the righteous life that God desires. Another place it says, even a fool appears wise when silent. And so this notion of silence is something that I need to explore more. Not everything needs to be said. And so I want to explore that. And then surrender. Wow. You know, I want to surrender and yield and submit and give up to the Lord. Like everything, every relationship that I want so much in my life, I just want to surrender that to God, lay it on the altar, consecrate it, devote, commit, and dedicate it to the Lord, and let His will be done. And there's such liberty in surrender. So I so appreciate my friends sharing those words with me. They really elevated my quality of life. And I'm appreciative of that. So those are 4 words you can consider. But the big idea today is if that's normal, I'd rather be weird. And it's okay to be weird. You know, 1 Peter 2:9 says you are a chosen generation, a holy nation, a peculiar people. Excuse me. And as Christians, that's what we ought to be. We ought to be a peculiar people. We could say, in common vernacular, a weird person. And that's a wonderful moniker, a wonderful label for us to wear. And that's, I'd rather be weird for Christ than be the, normal in the world's eyes. So, well, it's a kind of an unusual thought today. Shout out to my friend for her poster and the inspiration for this thought today. So, God bless you all. For now, I'm David, your virtual mentor, reminding you that I'm always for you. I'm never against you. God bless you so much. Have a wonderful day. Blessings.